Hey, so I had a lovely trip to Leavenworth. Had a good hitch there and back, and I just spent a couple of hours at this ski resort, Stevens Pass. Did some hand washing in a sink, so I've got all this stuff on my back, hopefully drying in the sun. And now I'm just finding the trail, which I believe is on this side of the highway, and the longest 6-day section. It's over 200 kilometers to Mazama, well, to a highway where I hitchhiked to Mazama and hopefully resupply. So hello. It's a bit chilly this morning. I had this beautiful campsite. There's a creek running right along here, which I'll get some water from in a second. And then a lovely meadow over here. And it's a really beautiful spot. I almost walked right past it. I went, no, you know what? Just stop. This is fine. So I camped here at about 7 o'clock last night. I'm tired this morning. Had a good sleep. Woke up a couple of times, but just got back to sleep on those little Tylenol PM tablets. Are great. A few people walked past early this morning, but other than that, nothing much. And again, very pretty. It was 35 degrees yesterday in town, really hot. So that made it a bit more painful walking around. Let's do a quick pan around. But otherwise, today's like maybe 15. There's that fire again. Yeah, it looks like it's all but gone out. So, hey kitty, it's okay. You're very cute. Just dropped down a little side trail to get some water at Pear Lake. And it's very pretty. It's kind of a shame I can't camp here because it's a really cute little campsite. And beautiful little lake. Crazy view. I just came around this corner and there's some very big mountains. Okay, a lot of climbing later. And here's a pretty epic view again. Still probably half an hour to go till campsite. Hey, as much as it's a bit of a drag doing this by myself, it does have the advantage of walking through areas like this and really feeling like I'm the only person around. It's pretty crazy. I camped right there next to this lovely little lake. I'll give you a look. So, cute little waterfall feeding my little stream that I camped next to. This is just the other side of the lake. Very pretty. Again, ridiculous view. Try and keep my ugly mug out of it a little bit, but hopefully the sun's not too bad. Crazy view. Yeah. This is my trail for the day. Walking along through beautiful wildflowers. I've heard there's a big climb coming, but that's just par for the course. It's funny, a lot of the people are way more educated about this trail. They kind of look ahead and they look at the elevation gains and everything. I just, maybe I'm too lazy. Maybe I don't want to know what's coming up. That's probably more realistic. I know I want to do at least 35 kilometers. And if that puts me halfway up a mountain, then I guess I just get to do more kilometers because I have to go to a campsite or a water source. So often I end up doing 40 plus days just to keep on track. I forgot to mention that yesterday I clicked over 4,000 kilometers. I have missed a few kilometers for the fire burns, so I'm not too rigidly sticking to that, but at least on the trail app, right now I'm at 4,020 kilometers. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. So, it took me about 4,000 kilometers to finally work out a way to attach my poles to my body rather than just tucking them under my arm so I could filter water while I walk. It's much easier to just grab a little bit of water and keep walking. This is just a beautiful little field of these purple flowers. And they have a great view, even though they don't know it, of this whole mountain range. It's a very Swiss Alps sort of feel today. Just stunning mountains, and my next water source is here, and all of these cute little purple butterflies. Very pretty. Well, I've just come from down there, a long way down there, and this is the view. I think this is my high point for today. I'm at about 1900 meters. I've just come off the top of the mountain and walking down this really beautiful valley now. Very lush and green. A big change from being on that exposed kind of traversy mountainside for a long time. Another really pretty little waterfall, cute little wooden bridge. Having a quick rest in this pretty stunning forest, eating some goldfish. They are pretty standard hiker fare. And they're pretty good. Whew, hopefully you can hear me over the river. I just walked through, I don't know, like a kilometre of super overgrown and very uneven ground with lots of water in amongst the overgrownness. So that was always exciting. And now it looks like I've got this raging river to cross. So might be finally the challenging one that makes me take my shoes off. Very slippery and dusty. Alright, let's have a look where I can cross. Looks like this is the spot to cross along this log and then over here. So that was pretty interesting, that log. You can see where she's just getting over there now. And then even along this scree field, apparently there's rocks falling really regularly down here, so I'm going to keep on moving. Another stunning little creek here. This is Furnace Creek. Hello. Whew. Well, where I camped last night was about 300 vertical from where I am now, so that's a bit of a slap in the face, straight up a mountain. First thing in the morning. I'm just going to show you this little edge I'm walking up to though. Looks pretty cool. No, I don't think an ear would like it. I'm gripping my phone much tighter now. It's totally a little couloir straight down. So don't slip and fall down there. Just came from up here, had a bit of a break, chatted to some other hikers. And now I am heading through those switchbacks all the way back down the mountain. Because very pretty. Little waterfall to the left there coming in. This would have been a really nice campsite. Wow, that looks amazing. Oh, that's just beautiful. It is very cool. I don't know how much of that you're really getting, but super crystally blue down the bottom there. Great little campsite. This place would have been beautiful. Another little campsite. There's a waterfall to my right, so obviously this lake is tipping out into a waterfall. Just thought I'd show you my socks here. Floating on the ice. It's very clear ice. Pretty funny. Well, I did some washing and unsurprisingly my hands are freezing now. Weird that. But I noticed this beautiful little outlet of the river. Hopefully my shoes are grippy enough to not slip down this rock. Just stunning. Probably one of the prettiest lakes I've seen in Washington. I'm not sure where my trail goes. Oh, there it is. Down there. Very, very pretty. I just stripped off, washed all my clothes, wrung them out, put them back on, washed my face and my body a bit in this really nice stream with obviously snow melt, but some good deep pools. So I feel reasonably clean again. More crazy scenery. Just looking at this crazy tree fall. There's a lot of this fallen tree action, but the size of this one is just immense. Crazy, the root system. So as usual, I've camped, I've walked right up until basically dark. The sun's just set over there. I'm camped in a giant kind of wide flood zone of the riverbank, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm just going to camp here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll check the weather. It looks okay. So let's show you this pretty little bit of forest. My river is just down through those trees where I camped. I just had to show you this lovely spot. I just had a full wash and naked swim. I could start to smell myself, so I really needed to wash. Pretty long day today again. I think it's going to be my first 50-kilometer day. Yeah, I was cheating a bit because it's been mostly downhill. I'm coming up to a bridge, so I'll show you the bridge rather than me. But coming up to a turn-off for Stehekin, which is a cute little town apparently that is only accessible by float plane. And they do actually have, well, that's very pretty. Just noticed this guy. Check me out. Very cute. Hey buddy, I'm gonna get to this bridge. There's a very cute little cabin here called High Bridge. Looks like the lights are on in somebody's home, and I'm assuming they're the people who own these vehicles. So I'll have a look for somewhere to camp. Maybe get some water and keep walking. I just come across this very pretty lake. This is my next water source. It's about 9:15 in the evening. And I'm pretty keen to find somewhere to camp. But I also need some water. So this was my priority. Well into the 50-kilometer mark now. I'll grab some water and I think keep walking until I find a better campsite. But it's very pretty. So this was my lovely spot last night. I got in about 9:30 or 10. Good morning. Had a little creek right next to the tent, and all of this fabulous outdoor furniture that I didn't get to use until this morning. So it's about 7:30, and I'm gonna pack up and I've got to walk 20 kilometers all uphill, literally all uphill, 1,050 vertical meters to get to the highway where I hitchhike into Mazama and resupply and go to a bakery. Yay! So I'll do that. Looks like I'm gonna go over this cool suspension bridge down here. It's pretty cool. Little suspension bridge. It's pretty wobbly. I'm gonna put my phone away and use two hands. Pretty tired. It's been 20 kilometers of uphill. Sorry about the sun. Through a lovely forest. I'll show you around, but I think I'm just pretty done for this week. I think every day other than the first day was 40 kilometers or more. Yesterday 54. So pretty keen to go into town. I was going to go into Mazama, but I've got two free days now before I have to meet Anita. So I might, if I'm already hitchhiking to Mazama, I might as well just stay on to sorry, trying to get the light, the town of Winthrop, and see if there's some camping around that town. It's supposed to be a lot bigger, and get some really yummy food. So I'll probably see you from there. Hello. So I've decided to hitchhike into Winthrop. It's a very quiet road. It's about a 40-minute hitch into Winthrop. It goes through Mazama, so worst case I can jump out there. But I've got 2 nights, like I said before, to kill, so thankfully this tree is giving me some shade. It's a pretty hot day. I'm going to keep trying to hitch and see you from Winthrop.